sublimation. Sublimation is nothing but, this is also conversion of a state. This is also conversion of state from one state to the other by the increase in temperature only. By the change in temperature only, this also we can also see the change in state. But here especially simply we can say that it's an indirect way. Indirect in the sense, solid converts to gas, gas converts to solid without passing through the intermediate state called liquid state. Understood? The best example in the starting only, I said camphor. Have you seen camphor? If we leave the camphor or naphthalene balls, we'll use naphthalene balls in the wardrobes. Am I right? Have you seen? Okay, so this naphthalene balls or this camphor, so when we place it outside or in an open place or the closed place, whatever, so at that particular room temperature, the solid converts to liquid state. We can't find any liquid over there. But gradually we... Yes, Bhumika?
Ma'am, O'Donnell also sublimes, na?
Yes, it's also sublimizes. Yes, it's also sublimized matter. Yes. We can't find the liquid, but the size of the compound, but the size of the matter gradually decreases by evolving the order. That means what? Evaporation is taking place. That means solid is converted to gas. It is not undergoing any intermediate state like liquid state. Okay, this is the general setup we'll use in the laboratory. Okay.
Yes,
Yes, Arno. Okay, here the process during which a solid on heating changes directly into vapor phase, that means gas, solid to gas. Understood, children? Without passing through the intermediate liquid state. Without passing through the intermediate liquid state. This is also one of the example for conversion of state by using change in temperature. Okay, but this sublimation will undergo only in the sublimized salts. Not in all the not in all the matter, so like substances or compounds, only sublimized salts. We can give this only in sublimized salts. So what are the in general sublimized salts, children? But in your textbook or in your syllabus, we can see only dry ice in the first chapter. Solid CO2. Solid CO2 is used as freezers in the we can say that freezing the ice creams and all. They'll use the solid CO2 because it gives tremendous cooling effect. It won't releases any heat energy. Understood? When we ask you to do any, when we ask you to show any experimental this thing in we can say science fair, so most of the children will come with the solid CO2 only, that cooling effect, ACs. Okay, understood? So this sublimation is nothing but conversion of solid to gas without undergoing liquid state by change in temperature. Here, what is the main aspect, children? Change in temperature. How the temperature, increase in temperature or decrease in temperature, how it changes. How it changes, children? By breaking the force of attraction, by rearranging the particles. By rearranging the particles only, we can change the states of matter. Understood? Here, simple sublimation. Let us go in depth about the simple sublimation. Keep a note that this sublimation won't undergo with all the compounds. Only sublimized salts. Yes or no? Like what Bhumika said, that what? Bhumika, you said something like? Bhumika?
Yeah.
She said O'Donnell.
O'Donnell. Yes, O'Donnell. Okay. So what happened is this will undergo only sublimized salts. It sublimizes only with sublimized salts. What are the sublimized salts? First one, ammonium chloride. What is the first sublimized salt? Not in the order, children. It's not like first, second, third, or fourth. Again, you'll be having doubts that first in the sense, ma'am, this is the best evidence or this is proved evidence. The scientist has taken the ammonium chloride. No, it's not the first, second, third like that. But in general, we'll do it with this is the evidence given in the textbooks. Okay, okay, ammonium chloride, Iodine. Iodine is also a sublimized salt. Okay, iodine, camphor, naphthalene, naphthalene bonds. Understood? Naphthalene, anthracene, solid CO2. Solid CO2. Or you can also call it as dry ice. This is used in refrigerators, freezers in the fisheries, freezers in the production of ice creams. Okay, this will use. Okay, dry ice is also called as solid CO2. Understood, children? All these are sublimized salts. This sublimation will undergo only these kind of salts. Teacher, only these are there, ma'am? Or many more else? Many will be available, but in general, we'll go with this according to your standard. If you want, I'll just give the table upon in the next session. Understood? Ammonium chloride, iodine, camphor, naphthalene, anthracene, solid CO2 or dry ice. So especially they'll undergo change in state from solid, this is visible now, solid to gas without undergoing any intermediate state. Without undergoing any intermediate state. This is increasing temperature, increasing heat, and this is decreasing heat. Decreasing temperature, increasing temperature. Any doubts, children? Any doubts? This is about sublimation. Sublimation is also one of the aspects in change in temperature, change in state by using change in temperature. That means we are interconverting solid to gas without undergoing any intermediate state like liquid. Okay, this is the setup, no? So we know that what are these? Tripod stand, war cake, burner. This is China dish. China dish is used in the laboratory to heat for the it can bear for the higher temperature. It can bear with the higher temperature, so we'll use like bowl like thing is nothing but a China dish. We use it in the laboratory, and we just cover the China dish with the help of inverted, that is funnel only. We just place the funnel invertedly. Like for example, this is the China dish. We just place the funnel above on the top of the China dish, and we cover the hole with the help of cotton plug by not allowing the vapors outside the dish, China dish. Understood? Yes, children? So in the China dish itself, we'll take the sample ammonium chloride. Any sample you can take, not only ammonium chloride, you can take camphor or any other sublimized salts. Solid CO2 also you can take. But solid CO2 is very much low in temperature. Definitely we'll go with the room temperature salts. The normal salts which are used in the room temperature only will go with the experimental proofs. This is about the change in temperature, children. One more concept is the change in pressure. How the pressure is used to change the solid to liquid, liquid to gas. That is also next concept. Okay, before showing this, let me show you one video about the sublimation. And show you the video for the sublimation, how it takes place. Okay, sublimation is nothing but solid to gas and gas to solid by change in temperature. When you give the continuous heat and when increasing heat energy, the solid converts to gas. When you cools down to the room temperature, the gas converts to solid. Both is nothing but sublimation only. It's a vice versa. It's a reversible process. Understood? Understood? Any doubts? Any doubts? Okay, let me give some initial points. Yes, Bhumika. So let me give some additional points with the sublimation. So what are, like, in general, when we do the evidences or activities, especially this chapter is based on the experiments. Okay, proved experiments. When we go with the sublimation, sublimation, we take the sample. Here what we have taken the sample, ammonium chloride. What is the sample we have taken, children? Ammonium chloride. It's a white crystalline salt. Have you observed the color of the salt? That is very, very important. That's why I have shown you the video. What is the color of the ammonium chloride? White in color. And it is white crystalline salt, not the amorphous salt. It's a white crystalline salt. Simply we can say that it's like similar like the sodium chloride, common salt. Am I right? Yes. And this sublimation is also a kind of separation technique, children. This is also used. This we are going to learn in the next chapter. Okay, separating technique. This is one of the separating technique. And it is also used in purification of sublimized salts. Purification of sublimized salts. That means, though you have taken pure sample, whatever we are getting in the laboratory, the samples we'll take from the bottles, reagent bottles. So these samples are very much pure, without any impurity. But when you have taken this is the funnel, am I right? So we can see that the deposition of the ammonium chloride after heating, when you cooled it, what happened? The entire ammonium chloride will be deposited on the surface of the inverted funnel. So we'll take the inverted funnel and we'll scrap with the spatula. This is not shown you in the video, I think. We need to scrap it with the spatula. When we check the purity of ammonium chloride, what we have taken like sample, this is contains impurity when we have taken the sample after sublimation. That means after sublimation, the sublimized salt is more pure than the sample what you have taken before. Understood, children? The sublimation, we can give the example of the sublimation for change in state, that is solid to gas, gas to solid. And it is also a kind of separation technique that you are going to learn in the second chapter. And this is also used for purification of sublimized salts. These are the advantages of the sublimation process in advance. Understood, children? Understood? Okay. So the sublimation is nothing but the change of, yes, the change of solid to gas, gas to solid by changing temperature, okay, increasing temperature after cooling. After reducing the temperature to the room temperature, then only we can scrap it. Otherwise, that solid will be in the gaseous state of gas only. So after cooling, what? After cooling means coming to the room temperature, then only it converts to solid again. Then only we can scrap it with the help of spatula. And if we check the purity, so this is more pure. After sublimation, after experiment, the sample is pure than the before what you have taken. Both are ammonium chloride only. But this will give the best example for the purification, and it is also a best separation technique. How it will be used like separation technique? If I said this ammonium chloride sublimized salt resembles a common salt. Both are same. If you see by the physical appearance, if I keep this is one like ammonium chloride, this is common salt. If I keep like this, you'll feel that both are same. Both are of same kind. So we can't separate them if they mixed up by mistakenly. If they are mixed up accidentally. So what happened? How to separate it? We'll undergo the sublimation process. When we undergo the sample mixture with sublimation process, so only ammonium chloride will be deposited on the surface of inverted funnel. And what will be the leftover? What will be the leftover in the China dish? What will be the leftover, children? Common salt.
Salt.
Common salt. We can't say salt. Salt means many will come under salt. Common salt, like sodium chloride. Understood. In that way, this is used. Sublimation is used as separation technique, and it is also used for as purification of salts. And you have noted the sublimized salts, children. They are very, very important.